everybody, and welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you for coming to spend some time with us. If you've already been here and you've watched my videos, welcome back. It's Joey Bags. Today's video, I wanted to bring some info that I came across. I've got another video from earlier tonight where I was talking about the PXN, the wheelbase, and some stuff. You know, I found it on Aliexpress, and it was mainly talking about what Microshaft did and blocking the unlicensed third-party peripherals on the Xbox. I came across, looking online on Aliexpress, the v12 DDL, the light 6 Nm wheelbases. You know what, and we'll just go right to it so that way you can kind of see. Here we are, and here we go. I think I'll have it. No, that's the handbrake expansion converter. Let's see, we're at the official store here. Let's see where they've got a V12. This is a little converter box. Let's do this here. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry, I should have had this loaded up and ready to go. PXN V12. So there we go. And you know what? Let's also make sure that no. There we go. That's where we should be at. Okay. So here we go. And as you can see, they've got the V12. Looks like a few different... here we go. This is the official PXN store. You can see so many different prices for it. Ah, look, the $253 plus $175 shipping. No way. No way you should be paying that. Ooh, they've got this with the A3 pedals. No. For $708 with free shipping, that is a rip. No way I would. No way. Guys, if you come across that, do not buy that. Those pedals are garbage. These pedals are much better. Okay, this isn't too horrible. $108 with 63 shipping hurts a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. You know, let's see here. Let's see wheelbases. So we'll look at, this is the bundle from the official PXN store. $304 shipping. No, man, I can't tell ya to do this. In good conscience, there's no way I can tell you to get that. That's crazy. I love my wheelbase. I really do. But there's no way I could tell you to pay that. That's just ridiculous. You know, they want, let's go back to it so I can, $549 with $300, $800. This is not this is not worth $800. I'm sorry, PXN, if you're watching or anybody. I'm sorry. I love your stuff. I love my wheelbase, but I love my wheelbase at the price that I paid for it on Amazon. At this price, I wouldn't even considered it. That shipping price of $301, no way would I pay that kind of shipping for that. Honestly, it pains me to say it, but I would probably steer someone toward Fanatec at that price. And the only reason I say that, and trust me, it hurts me down to my soul to say this, the reason I would point someone at Fanatec, we'll go with the whole premise that some people in a lot of different hobby communities like to say, buy once, cry once. PXN, what you're producing is quality. I do love it. It's quality for sure. But you're new to the game. You really are. And yes, you know, I've read where I believe PXN purchased a lot of Mad Catz' IP, so that's why they're producing, you know, controllers and, you know, lower end wheels and stuff. This is their first foray into the direct drive market. And if you really look at their stuff, you know, I see where they took their inspiration from Moza, maybe some stuff from Fanatec, But $800 for this setup, that's just no. I'm sorry. You're a new company. Here's the catch 22. Um, with a new company, you can test out new ideas. You're not bogged down by the old way of thinking of things. You can be a little bit lighter. You can be a little bit leaner. You can do some things that maybe are a little bit unorthodox. Then shake up the industry. Pretty much introducing, you know, low cost, high quality equipment similar to what Moza's doing. But the other side of that, the flip side of that coin is that you're a new company. You don't have the track record. You don't have Fanatec's pedigree. You really don't. And I'm not trying to knock you for that, but I'm not going to tell somebody to go spend $800, almost $900 on something that doesn't have the track record and the pedigree that something like, let's say, Fanatec does. Fanatec is proven quality equipment. Fanatec has a history of producing quality equipment. Fanatec has a history of customer service, taking care of their equipment. Yeah, there may be issues with shipping. I think that's really limited to the European market. I think us in the US, since they have a warehouse in California, I think we kind of get luck out on that aspect. So I don't think for us it's as bad, or at least not in the research that I've done in wanting to order my CSL DD Pro. Looking around Reddit, looking around other forums, and kind of asking, hey, what is everyone's experience with the shipping from Fanatec? Because you'll read a lot of horror stories about shipping delays in communication, a bunch of other stuff. But when you really poke into it, a lot of those people seem to be in Europe. I'm not really reading a lot of issues here in the States, so maybe we're lucky in that. But they do have a rich history and a track record, a pedigree, for lack of a better word. And if I'm gotta spend that much money, and it's not a little bit of money, it's a lot of bit of money. I don't want to say it, but I would probably steer you to Fanatec if you needed PlayStation and Xbox compatibility along with it. My first choice would be to tell you get PXN because I love it. I'm using it. To me, it's proven. I'm working with them on a warranty issue. Nothing big, nothing that I really feel that I needs a video on, just because they're handling it well. Once it's all done, I'll go ahead and review and let you guys know what my experience was. But for right now, everything is going well. But Fanatec has a track record, and they have a history, that is positive. It's not a new company like Moza is. And not a new company like I think maybe Some Magic is. Not a new company the way Acertec is. Fanatec has been here for a long time. I mean, hell, you're going to see their names on race series, European and American race series. Their names are blazed across the front banner of those cars. You don't get to that level by offering shitty stuff. You really don't. So I don't want to, but that's the price range we're talking about, I'm gonna tell you go get Fanatec. Now, if you're restocked in the US at your Amazon warehouses, PXN all day, baby. PXN all day. It's worth the mid 500. Hell, even if they did $600, if they did $549, and then they hit you for like $100 in shipping, so $650. I would say okay, $650 I'm okay with it, but not $800. Now, if you're Xbox and console, I'm not even gonna bother wasting your time with PXN because this is really what This is if you need PlayStation. If all you need is Xbox and PC, Fanatec all day. Fanatec all day. Their ready to race bundle is the CSL 5 Nm wheelbase with the with the McLaren GT3 wheel, $479 plus shipping. I think you're looking at like 5 and change all day. Get that. Or you know, some, if you're watching it this weekend and you kind of need something, their Black Friday deal is still going till Monday. Uh, you can go ahead. You can put together, you know, some stuff of whatever they still have available, and yeah, if it's PC and Xbox only, definitely Fanatec. But if you need PlayStation, Fanatec's just way too expensive. But if PXN doesn't have anything available in the States and you've got to pay a $300 shipping fee, nah, bro. Just pay the money to Fanatec instead. Okay, now the whole point of the video was really to show you that I came across, let's see, their Handbrake. And I think the Handbrake is super cool. It's pretty on par with the prices of what you'll find a lot of handbrakes. For Moses Handbrake is, I think, $100. So, and if you look at this, this looks a lot like Moses Handbrake, like a lot like Moses Handbrake. Like, I'm not the only one that can see that this looks a lot like Moses Handbrake, but whatever. The price is okay, and it's free shipping. I'm not going to complain that free shipping. I will pay. Listen, you show me something that I kind of want, and then you hit me with free shipping, and there's a good chance I'm going to order it. The cool part, well, I don't know if it's cool. It looks like it hooks up via USB. So, I mean, I guess that's a positive in the respect of PC. How that's going to work on console, that's to be determined. Now, I will tell you this. There is another product. Let's go ahead and show you. Let's see where it is. So this is it right here. Let's see if I've got it up. No, that's that. So here we go. So this product right here. Let me go into this picture. There we go. So this product right here is an expansion converter 4.4 ports. So this little box here has 4 USB-A ports on one side, a USB-B on the back side, and a micro USB. I don't know why they're using micro USB. They should have just used USB-C. Anyway, and it has a micro USB on the back side. So to what I see here, these 3 ports here are for the shifter, one of the pedals, whether you have the A3s or the HMs. The HMs are the best, and the handbrake. Now, this far port is labeled gamepad. So what this leads me to believe is that this little box here, you attach or you connect the USB-B cable that's on the back. I'm sure it's going to have a USB-B on one side and a USB-A that will go into a device. That cable, I'm more than sure, goes into the gamepad USB on the wheelbase. And the only reason I believe that is because they have a gamepad USB here on this box. So I'm going to believe that you can plug in your shifter, pedals, and handbrake to this box, plug this box into the wheelbase that is then plugged into a console or PC. And if you're plugged into a console, you plug your controller for Xbox here, or the N5 dongle, into that port there, and it'll work on PlayStation. That's my theory, and I'm probably right, but we'll see. I went ahead and placed the order. I saw it earlier today. I was like, oh, that looks cool. And as I mulled it over, and actually this is the second time I'm shooting this video. In the first video, it came to me like, you know what? I think I should order this. I think that's how I'm going to get console compatibility. So that's kind of a cool little thing there that I ordered. So more hardware coming for review. Woo woo! Paid for by me, not PXN sponsored. This is my own money, so you know you're going to get unbiased opinion here. So that box is there. And what I did come across too, which I thought was a little cool. Let's see if I have it. Yeah. So this here is a little modification for the A7 shifter that turns it into a sequential shifter. And I thought that's super cool. It's similar to what Thrustmaster does with the TH or T8HA, however it is that they have it named, and Ricmotech. They also make a sequential mod. Now, Thrustmaster includes or it gives you the instructions on how to turn the gate to, you know, sideways, so that way you can use the shifter in sequential mode. This is a little plate that you screw in, and it has a little thing, and you know that's gonna be super cool. So I can go ahead and just bang gears instead of going, and I'm here playing with the A7 shifter down here. You can probably hear it in the background making the clicking sound. That's kind of cool if you've got like a wheel that maybe doesn't have buttons or shift paddles, which I do, because PXN uses the NRG styled quick release, and you can connect almost any wheel to it because force feedback is handled by the wheelbase. And if you don't have buttons on it, you don't need buttons for it, and you've got a shifter, you've got more than enough to drive with. So that's gonna be a cool little thing. It's 20 bucks. I'm like, hey, you know what, why not? Free shipping. You see, they got me again. 20 bucks. It's not too bad, but you hit me with, oh, and free shipping. Of course, I ordered it. There is another device that I saw for the Logitech shifter that turns it. I think it's a company out of Australia. I'll do a video on it soon. We'll pull up the website and I'll talk about it because I thought it was super cool. It turns your Logitech shifter into a sequential or well, not really or. So it turns it into a sequential or handbrake, which I think that's super cool. But let's get back to PXN. So I ordered this, so when it comes in, I think it'll be here in about 2 weeks or so. We'll have more reviews. Oh, we're coming up on 20 minutes, so let's make this video quick. I'm sorry. I got new hardware, new gadgets, they'll be coming in. Look for the reviews, you'll be getting notifications. You know what, I want to thank you guys. We're at, I think, 169 subs. I just saw a notification come up earlier that I got a new subscriber. Thank you guys. I'm appreciating everything. All the comments that you guys are leaving, I love them. I'm getting so many comments in French, in Spanish. I don't know where, if you're Spain, if you're from the islands, Mexico. I don't know which Spanish-speaking country you're sending me those if you even are, but keep them coming. I will answer everything as long as Google Translate works. I will answer you. Now, the Spanish ones, I can read Spanish, so you know, I can go ahead and answer those pretty easily. The answer's gonna be in English, I'm sorry, but you know, Google Translate. We got Google Translate for that. You know, but guys, it's making me super happy. It's like we're multinational here. You know, we're getting subs, we're getting questions and comments from all over the world, and that's like super cool. That makes me like super happy. I'm like, dude, you know, I've got people from all over the world asking questions, and that's like a high that, you know, you can't describe. So keep them coming. Whatever you want to ask that involves sim racing, just leave them in leave the question in the comments. I don't care where you're from. I've got Google Translate. I'll try to answer your question as best as I can. So for that, I thank you guys. Keep hitting that thumbs up button. Every time you do that, that's just putting me up there. You know, we're reaching higher and higher levels, which is making me super happy. If we can get to 200 subs, I know before I had another video like a few weeks back where I was like, oh, I want to get to 1,000 subs, you know, but that may not be realistic, but 200, if we can get to 200 subs by December 31st, if I can start the year with 200 subs, that would be phenomenal, guys. So, you know, if I've earned that thumbs up from you, thumbs up the video. If I've earned that sub, please sub. And if you're hitting the subscribe button, hit that notification bell too. Do it so that way you know when my videos come out. And I'm sorry if those notifications are coming out at like 2 a.m. That's just, you know, It's what happens when you're a dad and a gamer. You know, you got to pick your times of when you can do things. And if you're a dad, gamer, and a YouTuber, you know, this is sometimes when I can go ahead and make videos. So I'm sorry if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. But I appreciate all you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I love all of you. You know, all my subs. You know, I thank you. This is great. This, you know, those days where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to sit there and make a video. You know, when I get the questions and that starts my brain turning and I'm like, oh, okay, I got a video I want to get together. You give me that motivation to make those videos, to get that information out to you, and to buy more sim equipment too. My wife is going to hurt me. She's gonna be like, another box? I'm like, yeah, babe, but you know, I need it for the channel. But guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like I mentioned, I will have the information on Patreon and how I'm gonna do the tiers in that. That'll be a separate video. So if any of you want to go ahead and help the channel out with the Patreon, that information is coming. Like I did in, like, I think 2 videos before, if you stay to the end of the 20-minute video, put Joey Bag of Donuts in the comment section. I want to see how many people are actually watching toward the end, or if you're just like, you know, oh, okay, he's talking too much, I'm done watching. You know, that's fine too. But if you watch the end or you fast forward to the end, put Joey Bag of Donuts in the comment section. I've already had one person do it. It was freaking awesome. Guys, thank you so much. I'm going to stop rambling now. I got more equipment. I got more stuff coming for you, more reviews. Thumbs up, sub, hit the notification bell. Guys, I'm out. Till the next video. Peace.